against the Ooks. Last place MacEwan still vying for the last crack into the playoffs, but showing up a bit late onto the ice wouldn't help the cause either. Halfway through the first, notice the top half of your screen. 6-foot-tall Michelle Pachapski lays a huge hit on Jody Rammel. Rammel clearly shaken up and headed off for the remainder of the period, but would return later in the game though. Pachapski, a former Ook, receives a major for her hit on the head on Rammel, and her night would be over as she slams the door. And on the ensuing power play chance, the Ooks capitalize. Wolves gets one behind Glover to break the scoreless tie. The Ooks looking for a little insurance on their first tally, but the Griffins managed to tie things up midway through the second period, as Sheard jumps to her teammates on the bench. The Griffins desperate for the win. The third period wasn't enough time to decide this game as it headed to overtime. And in overtime, Frasca's shot deflects off Jocelyn Rasic as she nets her first ever ACAC goal in dramatic fashion for the overtime winner as well. And the Ooks cut any possibility of a rematch gold medal game as they eliminate the Griffins from the playoffs. Tennille Garr started in both wins for the Ooks as they advanced straight to the finals. The men's hockey team looked to extend their 12-game win streak this past weekend against the Portage Voyageurs, who have only won one regulation game this season. Early chances by the Ooks in the first, but Boyd says no. The Voyageurs will get on board first though, but their momentum wouldn't last long as they get the game's first penalty just minutes after. On the power play now, Peluso with a hard shot, but Boyce shows him his glove. Wells passes it to French as he holds on, then snipes one past Boyce to tie it up at 1. Pellemare gets hauled down as the Ooks get another man advantage. Wells again with a shot off the point that deflects off Jordan Wood, and the Ooks go ahead with the lead. Dunbar with a slick pass to Peluso in front, and he taps in his 16th. Sabourin with a big shot, and Wood deflects in his second of the night. The teams exchange their Valentine's Day wishes to each other after the whistle. Wells dishes it off for Peluso again, and he backhands it in for the hat trick. Carthy joins the fun as well, and the Ooks showing the Voyageurs no love and sweep the weekend series with 2 games with 8 goal differences. Michael Peluso finished with 4 goals the second night as the Ooks extend their streak to 14 games, dating back to their controversial loss to Augustana in November. The men hope to avenge that loss when they take on the Vikings Wednesday and Thursday night. The women's team get a taste of what finals will be like when they take on Red Deer College. Friday is alumni night at 8.